to oppress us, and they want us to allow ourselves to be oppressed.
This is I agree with you perfectly. This is the basic problem.
Then what do you...
That white people think they're better than others.
I can't solve the problem. You guys pull the strings that close schools. You guys draw the boundaries that keep our kids restricted to the ghetto. You guys write up the restrictive covenants that keep us out of houses. So it's up to you to talk to your brothers and your sisters and persuade them that they have a responsibility. We've assumed ours for over 400 years, and we're tired of this kind of stuff now. We're not going to suffer patiently anymore. No more turning the other cheek. No more blessing our enemies. No more praying for those who despitefully use us. We're going to show you that we've learned the lessons you've taught us. We've studied your history, and you did not take over this country by singing "We Shall Overcome." You did not gain control of the world like you have it now by dealing fairly with man and keeping your word. You're treaty breakers, you're liars, you're thieves, you rape entire continents and races of people. Then you wonder why these very people don't have any confidence or trust in you. Your religion means nothing. Your law is a farce, and we see it every day. You demonstrated it in Alabama, and I can say you because you're part of the whole system. You profit from it. In fact, you make your living from it. You couldn't walk around and talk to people, stand up in your pulpit on Sunday and preach nice little songs and say, now we're going to give thanks to the Lord for he is good and old Jesus be among us. As far as we're concerned, your Jesus is contaminated, just like everything else you tried to force upon us is contaminated. So you can have him. And here's what I'll say. I wish you would follow Jesus like we followed him. Because if you did that, then we'd be in charge tomorrow.
I was made in the image of Yahweh. My spirit Marvin Gaye, heart pumped with black power. Way before the days when he tore down the towers. I ain't talking 9/11, Nimrod had the power. That was Shinar. Before that we had the showers. Before Adam got deceived, he said the world was ours. Lost it in a second cause we bite and we devour. Was given all of the earth and we don't even save the water. Gave us Messiah, we don't even say our Father. Walk down in heaven, so our burdens getting harder. Word to the turbans on our elders with the Taurus, no capping, that's a rap. Yahweh Shai, he died for us. Mamas cried for us, daddies did their best if they survived the whole time. The Edomites, they lied to us. Synagogue and Shaitan want my body and my mind. My soul for Yahweh, my purpose is aligned. This little light of mine running dim, but it shines. The majors and Shaitan pulling at me, but I climb. You're looking at divine, most merciful and beneficent. The sun, moon, and stars, the creator of the firmaments. That's why I stay marching to Zion, it's like a tournament. The rounds getting harder, but I still walk the waters. Euphrates and the Nile, the Mississippi River come to me. I will walk across the currents with a smile. That's faith over trials. I still hear Mary and my grandmother telling me I was special as a child, but I was in denial. The killers and the crack addicts made it hard to smile. She know I would repent but keep my drug dealer style. Several gold chains, you can see them from a mile. I'm wild effervescent. I'm proof you can grow through your trials and your lessons, your curses and your blessings if you seek his acceptance.
I need
Ya Baraka, Ya Baraka, Yahweh, Yahweh, Waya Shamaka, Waya Shamaka, Yahweh, 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 Hanyawa Al Yak, Hanyawa Al Yak, Waya Khanka, Waya Khanka, Yahweh, Yahweh, Yasha Yahweh, Yasha Yahweh, Hanyawa Al Yak, Hanyawa Al Yak, Waya Sham, Waya Sham, Laka Shalom, Laka Shalom, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Bahasham. Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai, Barak Rapah, Barak Rapah, Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai, Barak Rapah, Barak Rapah, Yasha Allah, Yasha Allah.
They want to oppress us.
Hot fire, man. Dylan twos, Dylan 1-2s, the 1-2s. Hear me out. Dylan, nigga, like that for real. Hear me out. Certified. Check this out right here. Look who I. Look, super hot, don't touch that. Shots fired, I'ma bust back. Way back then, I was trying to blow, but the money ran low, so we ain't gon' discuss that. Nigga, fuck that. Shake shade off. It'll rain, it'll hail, no aid off. And when you get a fan base and you signed and you wind up paid off, show a nigga underground like roots. And A-Leaf if you looking for the juice. And I got 25 on the dresser. Top notch, never settle for the lesser. Smash up distant, I bought me a red. I ain't trying to talk, I'ma leave it on red. Yike, I be kinda throwed off the Don Julio show. Please never mind what he said. Big dog, nigga, lift up your leg. You already know how I give it up, yeah. Free big bro doing time in the fist. Least I could do is keep a nigga well fed. It's Yike on the whole EP. I'ma eat beats like I eat sweet peas. I was in the hood where your money ain't good. Ain't nobody come through to rescue me. Not me. I just wanna catch me a breeze. Summer season, see me by the beach. Trench baby, grew up in the hood, imitating everything I see. White man wanna see me dead. White Jesus stuck inside my head. I just wanna live life great. Eating beats, let us say grace. I just wanna catch me a breeze. Summer season, see me by the beach. Trench baby, grew up in the hood, imitating everything I see. White man wanna see me dead. White Jesus stuck inside my head. I just wanna live life great. Eating beats, let us say grace. Amen. Yeah, I was piss poor. You ain't got enemies, what you got a blick for? Beats get ate like I rolled big four. From a block with them young niggas fiending for war. Putting up points, Hakeem on the board. 12 catch up, now you riding the bench. 15 years just for riding the wave. Let him out the cage, he ain't been the same since. And I remember we was hopping the fence. Young niggas hustling for 25 cents. Block super hot, so I hop in the pool. Cool cup lady where the money gets spent. Who would've known I live like this? Live life righteous, I passed the assist to my brother, he gon' score that. Big bro, you should know that. Shalom, what my folks said, I just wanna catch me a yeah. Big Bible bigging up my head. Praise God, give me more life. Niggas rather sin instead. I just wanna live life great. Eating beats, let us say grace. If you're wicked, get up out the way. Nigga, you cannot defy fate. I just wanna catch me a breeze. Summer season, see me by the beach. Trench baby, grew up in the hood, imitating everything I see. White man wanna see me dead. White Jesus stuck inside my head. I just wanna live life great. Eating beats, let us say grace. I just wanna catch me a breeze. Summer season, see me by the beach. Trench baby, grew up in the hood, imitating everything I see. White man wanna see me dead. White Jesus stuck inside my head. I just wanna live life great. Eating beats, let us say grace. Amen. Live life great. What up, Jake? Catch me a breeze. You do this shit all the time. Living at ease. This shit really too easy for real. Yes, sir. Hear me out. This is the warm up. Hear me out. Catch me a breeze. See me by the beach. Grew up in the hood. That's all I see. Live life great. Real big bruise, right? Can't defy fate. No. Attack of the Jakes. Just like that. It's the attack of the Jakes. Hear me out. Yeah. Shout out Kawhi, man. We really on that for real. Yeah. Space City.
Hey, shalom, yasha Allah. Let me get a mic check. Can I be heard?
Shalom.
Mic check. Let me get a mic check.
Let us know if you can hear us fairly.
What they talk about in the comments.
777.
Make us, yeah.
Oh yeah. There we go. That's
it. Uncle Connick said they can hear us. Yo, I'm down in Chi-Town, making my way.
That's right.
Making my way, right? You know, Isaiah said, you know, send me. who's gonna go do the work for the Lord?
Right.
And I decided, I said, you know what, Most High God, I'm gonna do it. That's the spirit we gotta be in. When you come into this thing, when you come into the truth, you gotta always be willing to do the work.
That's right.
You gotta always be willing to do the work. With that being said, I want to say, good call halal, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All praise to the Most High God. We're only able to do so in the Mashiach Yahushua. Able the Sons of Thunder Israelites. This is the after hours. The work still got to be done.
That's right.
I want to give a double honor to the angel of this house, General. They were all ours. Pretty sure he had a beautiful Sabbath. What was the name of it?
He who lasts last.
He who lasts
last.
I know it's a beautiful Sabbath class, and brothers and sisters should make sure y'all tapped into the spirit. Tap into that. You can't be there that went out before. I'm gonna go back, watch them. Y'all probably like, you wasn't on class. Y'all know probably knows y'all didn't see me or keep looking down. Can we put that spirit up so we can kind of be like looking up?
Yeah,
for the people. Bear with us. Bear with us. Someone said bear with us, children. Who? Bear with us, children. I know he's not talking to me.
That's how Israel is. That's how Israel.
That's Israel. I'll get it. We don't gotta go. We don't gotta do too much. We don't gotta do too much, but we just gotta watch the comment board. That's what we ain't doing all of spit it back. I kind of got nervous. Yeah, on the edge. Use the full class. There we go. Yeah. See, we have it like this. Tomorrow too. Let me do. Oh no! I control. I can control it. Okay, good. All praise to the Most High God. You got to read it. Even though my glasses, I can't see that.
Yeah,
kind of. What we was talking about in the beginning. As y'all see, we was on Sabbath class. We was out there. We had a powerful, mighty unity camp. It's cold as this. Throw my disclaimer on there. Throw my disclaimer on there.
Check.
Disclaimer, parental advisory warning. Parents and guardians are hereby advised that this class contains mature subject matter and may be inappropriate for children. Attendance is intended solely for mature audiences and may include, but not limited to, coarse language, sexual content, and suggestive dialogue. Viewer discretion is advised.
See, look at this one. Same precepts. It's the same precepts, right? The same precepts are going to keep you in the spirit. The same precepts are going to encourage you. As y'all see, y'all didn't see me and Q on class tonight. We had a mighty powerful camp.
Like it,
Okay, calm. Okay, I forgot. Been up. It's about 2 a.m., right? When the Most High God has you up at certain hours of the day, certain hours of the night, get up. Talk to the Most High God. Pray, do what you got to do. Yes. About this 2 a.m. thing. You know what I'm talking about. I've been up since 2 a.m.
Yeah.
What time is it? It's 11:38 out here on CST, out here in Chicago. And I be really been to this brother up, right? And I told him, I said, listen, I'm tired of standing there. Okay, we back. That's gonna be a problem tomorrow.
Yeah.
So y'all understand what's going on the news and on the airport? Okay. Yo, why when I get on class? Why it don't matter what time I get on class?
People trying to start calling.
Every time.
This is late in the evening.
This is late in the evening. Yo, they know I'm on here.
I see.
All the time we had what from the camp spot
Here. Camp.
Some other calls, but as soon as I get on there, they won't start blowing me up. All right.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I'm sitting on the tarmac. My plane was supposed to leave about 10 minutes after 5 this morning, right? And we didn't leave till I'm watching here. Okay. It's a little bit, it's a connection. But anyways, my plane was supposed to leave about 10 minutes after 5 a.m., right? And me being in transportation, I understand certain things. We didn't leave till about 6:45. Sitting at the gate on the plane. And I wasn't complaining. I can't say I was irritated because what I understood that thing. They said it was some issues with they had an oil leak and some with the brakes. The thing that's going on, hey, fix y'all got to fix. Y'all have me up in the air, all that mess, and y'all start turbulencing and the right kind of turbulence, not that other mess. We was on the other night. Yeah. Make sure y'all go back and watch our previous after hours. Y'all understand what I'm talking about. Turbulence, right? Right. We did have a little turbulence in the air. And so I'm sitting here, I'm talking with a beautiful sister, and encouraging her, and she's encouraging me. And people know, I got connections, just that and the third, right? And I'm in the spirit of a man's going is of the Lord. How can a man direct his own path? A sister at camp today, right? Me and Key was at camp with the beautiful brothers with Watchmen for Israel and HOI.
That's right.
And a beautiful sister came along. And she said that, which y'all will see, y'all gonna see. Some of y'all, I think a sister said she's seen it. Like y'all seen us already on their live or whatever. So we're gonna get that and we're gonna throw it up on this channel so y'all can see. So I was talking with a beautiful sister, and the sister said that if you want to make God laugh, you tell God your plans, right?
Right.
So I'm sitting on the tarmac, and I'm not irritated. Y'all know Southwest is doing some janky things. They got charging for bags, charging for seats, and this, that, and the third, right? So, and I'm sitting in a seat that I'm not 100% comfortable with, but I'll take it, right?
Right.
So I'm like, whatever they got going on, You have to learn for the powers at be not being spooked. The people, the ones around you got authority over you. If you don't got control, why do you stress yourself out on that thing if you don't have control over situations and whatnot?
Right.
Just allow it to happen and adjust yourself to the circumstances.
That's right.
In the spirit, according to the spirit.
Yeah.
That's how you gotta operate. And that's how you're gonna get some results in this thing. That's how you're gonna get some results in your life, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going, I'm not irritated at all. I'm expecting myself to be, because I know how I am. I expect myself to be irritated, mad, this, that, and the third, right? And I'm not. I'm not. I said, I couldn't sleep on the plane like I want to sleep on a plane. You know, I said, but what truly delayed me? What truly delayed me? Nothing. The most so I'm like, then I started recapping as I'm walking around, I got my bag and I got my staff in hand because we the spirit of Passover. And I said, if y'all was tapped into this channel, y'all see I dropped the video about the making of a staff, and it's on the Patreon as well. Make sure y'all tap in with our Patreon, right? Right. And I looked at my staff. I'm in the airport walk. I looked at stopped and I looked at my staff. I said, wow, it's been a year. It's been a year since I made this staff, right? And as I'm starting to think, I said, how? And I said, it's still with me. It's still with me. Is the spirit still with you? That's what we should have titled. Is the spirit still with you? Jay, what's the title of this? It's Stay in the Spirit. Stay in the Spirit, right? So I say, God, I said, it's still with me. And sometimes I be, you know, the things, some material things, I want to call material, but some tangible things I concern myself about is my physical sword. I don't like leaving my Bible. I feel like if I leave my Bible in the car, it's like leaving my wallet in the car. Right? I feel like somebody's going to break in and snatch my Bible. Yeah. I know other brothers and sisters, they think that too. And then my staff, I be concerned about my staff. Right? So I'm like, wow, it's still with me. It's been a year. And I started pondering on, have I grown all around spiritually from last Passover? Brothers and sisters, you got to be asking yourself this question. Have you grown more since last year? It's been a year. What have you done? Right. And you should be able to pinpoint that thing. No, you can't just say, yeah, I'm grown. How? In what areas? Let me I'm in the Airbnb, right? I don't get no messages. Right? So, look, then I increased the value back up. So I'm like, I've grown in, I can tell y'all, I've grown in patience. I've grown in patience. You know what else I've grown in? I've grown in my, give me that, Hebrews 11:1. I've grown in my faith. I could see it. So I had to ask myself, what areas this past year the Most High God used me, or situations that the Most High God used for me to be edified in the spirit, for me to grow in the spirit, to be better than what I was last year, right? And I think back over the course of this year, and I went through some things over this year. I went through some things, the ones that know. Yeah. I'm like, but every year you get built up, you're gonna go through more challenging things. Understand that thing. Don't let life hinder you from serving your God. That's right. Allow it to happen and move in the spirit. Adjust your spirit accordingly to each and every situation. So I said, I don't want to say start, but I could kind of pinpoint tabernacle, right? I said some things at tabernacle. There's some things after tabernacle, right? I think that's when I started after. I didn't start after I was after that. Not after I was going before tabernacle. That's when I started testimony service. That's what I did. That's correct. That's when I started testimony service, right? And it's coming back. Testimony service is coming back. The truth is right is coming back. So y'all be on stand. Y'all be on standby. But I'm pinpointing it. Okay, I see the change during tabernacle. Make sure y'all go watch that video with how I praise one of our good brothers, Warrior, in his entire tribe, right? How he traveled by foot, right? So I'm like 40 days and 40 nights, right? Through the wilderness of the United States. Through the wilderness on one side, from the west to the south.
Right.
And
To the west, to the east.
to the west, to the east. I got to be right. So I started it there. This is things happening. The Most High God told me to stand still. I stand still. Something is happening. The Most High God said, do the work. Do the work. Right? And other things happen when I put on my business out there. I've grown in faith. Our teachers, a couple of teachers have taught us that your faith is a superpower. The way you look at your situations, the way you look at the things that you go through controls your situation. You got to have the right attitude. That's where we end up failing at in this walk.
Right.
We don't have the right things. You know, I like to talk and move.
Yeah.
We don't have the right attitude in life. That's why we don't see the results that we would like to see in a situation, or we don't see the results that we don't get the results that we want to see in the advancement in our lives. So you just don't got to be going through anything.
Yeah.
You maybe wanted to achieve a higher goal.
Right.
You got to be able to tap into that. But if you lack faith, what is lacking faith? You worrying, you doubting, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
And you stressing. And then you want to talk about what the reality of it. No. The reality of it is this. Let me read that.
It's the book of Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by it the elders obtained a good report.
By it the elders obtained a good report because they lived by faith and not by sight. Your superpower is the evidence of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen. You haven't seen yourself in certain positions of life yet. You haven't seen yourself on this higher level of spirituality in your walk in Christ. Brothers and sisters, give me Exodus 12 and 7. Let's get the law. Let's get the law, right? Let's go to, so we in Passover season. And we said, since the season started early this year.
Yeah.
Well, last year, really now.
Brothers are talking about that again. It was going into how it's not even like, as a matter of fact, it was bringing out a concept that we teach here at SOT all the time. That it's not about the season, it's about the mindset. Satan is always busy, especially in times like this. It's sifting time. Yeah.
And you have to be able to be in the right mind state. I understand the reality of things, be of the tangible things. Yo, I got an eviction notice. I got a peak notice. I got laid off. Then I got this over here. Then the kids over here. Then I'm lonely too, right? And then I don't got and then I got school over here. But then I want to. You have to balance yourself. That takes time, but you gotta route yourself out, or what you want to do for the day, do that. Sometimes you're gonna have to, sister calling out a precept. Let's see what she wants. Let's get to her precept.
Proverbs 4:23. Let's see the scripture.
If you gotta route yourself out. Make yourself a timeline of goals. Short-term goals for the week, long-term goals for the month, short-term goals. We gotta make some short-term goals. I understand. We see what's going on in the world today, right?
Right.
Don't you worry about that. Only thing that's going to save you out of that is you living righteously.
That's right.
And this is part of living righteously. I agree with the sister.
Counter to one. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 23. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Out of one. So it's just like you're going into everything that we endure within this life. A lot of the things that we, of course, we suffer in, whether it be that pain, whether it be, of course, that heartache, whether it be that, again, that mental suffering. It comes from us not keeping our heart with diligence. It comes from us not applying, the scriptures to the way that our attitude should be, right? Christ told us not to worry about certain things. He said, don't worry about the things that you're going to eat, the things that you're going to drink. Your Father already knows what you have need of before you even ask him, right? But he says, seek ye first the kingdom, and all these things shall be added unto you. But yet we still choose to worry because we're not keeping our heart with diligence. And of course, the mind, it's like the control center for everything. That's where your actions even come from. Now you moving in haste, right? You're not making that, you're not being patient in times of trouble when adversity comes your way. Then verses like Sirach chapter 2, you got to be put in remembrance of that. So that's the reason why, of course, this is a good scripture, right? Because we got to understand the path that we're going on. We got to understand, are we in the spirit? But at the same time, a lot of these things begin and end with our mind, with our attitude and this thing. Not you.
Go ahead and read that Exodus 12 instead.
It's to look at Exodus chapter 12 and verse number 7. It's like, it reads, and they shall take of the blood and strike it upon two posts on the upper doorposts of the houses, wherein they shall eat it. And they shall eat the flesh in that night, roast with fire and unleavened bread, and with bitter herbs shall they eat it.
I want to hearken on that. This is Passover. That's the Passover right there. We eat that thing in haste because we was in the wilderness. But I want to hearken on, give me Hebrews 9 and maybe 11. I want to hearken on posting the lamb's blood.
Right.
I want to hearken on that thing
there. It's the book of Hebrews chapter. It's the book of Hebrews chapter 9 and verse 11.
Is that what I want? Not the lambs, not the
but neither by blood or goats and calves.
Yeah, that's all.
Verse 12. Neither by the blood of goats and calves, but by his own blood, he entered in once into the holy place, having obtained eternal redemption for us. For if the blood of bulls and goats and the ashes of an heifer, sprinkling the unclean, sanctified to the purifying of the flesh, how much more shall the blood of Christ, who offered the eternal spirit, who through the eternal spirit offered himself without spot to God.
Right, so right there, this is the spiritual walk we in. The law still stands here. Christ being that perfect lamb, that perfect sacrifice. Because what you have to do for Passover, you have to have what? A lamb without blemish. A perfect lamb. Not any lamb, right? A young lamb, right? Then, what cleanses sin? In the Old Testament and under the law. Blood cleanses sin. Now we got what? Christ. Christ shedding his blood. Jump down to verse what? 22?
Verse 22. And almost all things are by the law purged with blood. And without shedding of blood is no remission.
So without Christ shedding his blood, there is no remission for our sins. So take the blood that Christ shed for us and cover the post of the doorway of your heart. That's right. It's locked in y'all. Expect y'all. I've been up since 2 a.m. And I think I did that last week. I did a full 24-hour turnaround.
Yeah.
Did a full 24-hour turnaround. So it forgives me if I haven't got back to you. It's a lot. But I will get back. I'll get back. Don't charge it to my mind. Don't charge it to my heart. Don't take it any kind of way if I haven't got it back to you. We in the spirit of Passover. Passover coming up.
That's right.
We only a couple of days away. Lord willing, you already got your tickets. I'll be able to see y'all in I'm gonna say in the kingdom. Do want to see y'all in the kingdom. Right. But
we ain't there yet.
The sheep still gotta be woken up. Taste it. Just taste, right? That's what the feast days are like. When you have feast days, you go to camp, you are surrounded by loving brothers, loving sisters. I like to say law-abiding citizens of the kingdom. You don't gotta worry, you get that little taste of heaven. That little tape. So remember, take the blood of Christ, post it on your on the frame of your heart to cover you. Why was that done in the Old Testament?
Next verse says,
Read. No, in the Old Testament, out of Egypt.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Out of Egypt. So the death angel would pass. The mic is not, I don't got the mic, y'all ain't hear me whisper.
Yeah.
So the death angel would pass over.
That's right.
So they have to what? They have to follow the directions of the Levite.
Right.
You might say, get that perfect lamb, take that lamb's blood, post it on your door. Now you got Christ. Post his blood on the doorway of your heart. So that death angel, what leads to death? Yeah.
That's right.
Anything contrary to the Most High God. If you taking Christ's blood spiritually and post it over the doorway of your heart, that death angel's going to pass over you. So brothers and sisters, I want y'all to stay in the spirit. Stay in the spirit. We got some things coming up this weekend. Not this weekend. Well, if you guys in the Chi-Town area, right? Y'all come out to the Bang. Come out to the Bean. Yeah. You know, we're going to have another nice unity camp. Me and Q going to be out there holding it down. With Sons of Thunder. WFI, Washington for Israel's going to be out there. HOI, House of Israel's going to be out there. Any other camps and brothers that want to come out there and fellowship, or you want to say, you know what? I want to smoke. Hey, come bring the smoke. No, don't bring smoke again. We're going to be out there. No, I'm playing. What else going on? We got Passover this Wednesday. We got who else we got? I can't call it for the rest of the classes. But I can tell you, if you're in town in Atlanta, Passover weekend,
yes,
I'm having something special. I dropped y'all a hint last week. If you're in town, you're gonna be on this side. You're gonna be on this side. I'm doing something special. I'm gonna risk something. I want brothers and sisters to have, if you don't have it already, make sure you have Amazon Prime. We're going to do a live movie review. And it's going to be on, if you may have seen it already, it's been about a year since.
Yeah.
Right. So we're going to do something special that evening, even after the regular Sabbath class. Or we may combine it. I'm not sure. So, like I said, if you're in town, next Friday, next Sabbath, after hours, it's going to be something special. Rolling all through the spirit. You want something to say to the folks?
Counter one. It's a quick reset. Let's go to the book of I Just Had It. Hey, let's go to the book of 1 John chapter 5 and verse number 2 Timothy 1 and 7. That's what I want.
Okay, let's go to people.
Just to that topic of are you in the spirit? Because remember, as of course we enter into Passover with the kind of mindset that we got to be in, right? Remember what you're doing it for. It's not because it's the lamb dinner, trying to get tall off that wine or anything like that, but instead it's out of what? Remembrance of Christ. Now check this out.
This is 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. But God has not given us the spirit of fear.
So again, are you in the spirit? Right? That's something that we all got to examine, right? When we moving in the spirit of fear, when we moving in that spirit of haste, man, that's of course a sure sign that we're not operating in the spirit that the Most High has given us. Here, read that again.
For God has not given us the spirit of fear.
Read.
But of power.
But of what?
But of power.
So we try to control the things that we do have power over. Read.
And of love.
But we rely on the love of the Lord for those points where it may be out of our control. It may be out of our reach. Read.
And of a sound mind.
And of a sound mind more than anything, man. And a sound mind is one that's having faith, man. Adequate faith, right? full assurance of the hope unto the end, right? Trust in the Lord, especially within the times like this that we're going into right now. Brothers was talking about this in the camp, man, because we know we got. That's why, of course, the brotherhood is so important within these times, man. That's exactly why, shoot, we try to emphasize as much as possible. Gather together, right? Join us this upcoming weekend, or join us tomorrow if you're in Chicago at camp. Join us this upcoming weekend for camp. Join us this Wednesday for Passover, man. Right? So that we can continue to stay within a sound mind together. The other verse that I wanted, but even still, it goes into what's going to cancel out that fear. As a matter of fact, just real quick, I don't want to, if you don't mind, if I just get real quick. 1 John chapter 5 and verse 1 John 4 and 17.
Okay, 1 John chapter 5, you said 4?
Start at 1.
4 and 17. Herein is our love made perfect, that we may have boldness in the day of judgment.
Oh, start at verse 15. As a matter of fact.
Verse 15. Whosoever shall confess that Yahushua Christ is the Son of God, dwelleth in him, and he in God.
Now, you was on Truth Tuesday over on the Watchtower channel. We broke down the meaning of confession to you. Is it just talking about just like uttering the word? Is this talking about just speaking it into, I believe in Jesus, bro? Is that it? But no, it goes into actions. It's a profession through the actions and the works that you do, right? Continue to read.
Look, I'm over here looking up in the Greek with it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was thinking. I was just like, oh yeah.
So we can get sense of by the reading.
Counter one.
Right, 16. And we have known and believed that love, and we have known and believed the love that God has to us.
So we gotta believe and know the love that God has towards us, man. He's brought you this far within this thing. Why won't he take you further? Right? But at the same time, the Lord is the one who started this good work within every last one of us. But we got to be willing to endure it and let him work with us. Right? We was trying to explain that to the sister earlier. Man. Sometimes we just like that in that same spirit, and we don't want to hear it. Right? We give ourselves over to that doubt. We give ourselves over to these sins. We continue to read.
God is love. And he that dwelleth in love dwelleth in God, and God in him.
And of course, chapter 5 and verse 3 tells us how we do love. How we love the brethren, how we love the Most High God is by keeping the commandments. Read.
Herein is our love made perfect, that we may have boldness in the day of judgment. Because as he is, so are we in this world. Read. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear. Because fear has torment, and he that feareth is not made perfect in love.
Man, so we have to be perfecting our love for the Most High. That's what's going to be allowing us to have that strength and that faith, man. You got to ask ourselves, what points have we grown in? Right? Yeah.
You got to, like I said, you got to pinpoint. Yo, I pinpoint that I've grown in patience and in faith, not worrying, doubting any situations that come into my life.
Right. Counter one. But pinpointing where those growths are. And of course, the main point that we want to grow in is definitely obedience, right? Growing in, again, that love for the Most High, that love for the brethren. That's what's going to pass us from that death onto life, right? And that's what's going to perfect into where it can cast out that fear, those any doubts that we have, so that we can stand this fear, man. I believe I did a lesson on this. This should be on the Patreon. But even still, if you want more, you got to go over there. You got to tap in. Thank you,
Hey, come. All praise to the Most High God. This ain't gonna be long, brothers.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna go there, but I pray brothers and sisters are keeping Passover in the right spirit. Go back, watch last after. Go back, watch all of our classes. Go back and watch. Go back and watch the reruns of Get Ready. How to elevate. Don't get weary in this thing. Don't get lazy.
That's right.
Have that zeal. I had to see that you first had coming into this thing. That's almost like God to increase your faith. Because that's what it is. Stop getting, we are natural, we are spiritual beings living, having a natural experience. This is natural, but you're spiritual, and the spiritual is going to overcome control. But you gotta what? Allow it.
That's right.
Don't give into it. Understand it and move forward. When the Most High God sent people, brothers and sisters in your life, sometimes you be your own biggest enemy because you don't allow them in, and they're really there to help you for real.
Yeah.
The Most High God has placed them there over you to help build you up. If you reject that counsel, to your own destruction, because you try to figure out your own way, or you don't want to be vulnerable with this person.
Well, that's why we don't go to counsel.
But that's why counseling slowed down, because we trying to figure out our own way.
Yeah.
Or then the situation sometimes there will always be a situation, or your spiritual advancement, or in reality, if your business, because you can be an entrepreneurship in this thing, right? You can get counsel on that. So many things you don't have to get counsel, things just go wrong. Right? You can get counsel on business growth.
Yeah.
This, that, and the third. Marriage, right? I understand sometimes we don't only get that counsel because some things, first off, it'd be pride in the way, but then you want to say, yes, the Most High God increased my patience and my faith, not by the way that I wanted him to, but it got done.
Yeah.
It's not in the way that I ever thought it would be. I don't want to go through all those trying times, but it happened anyway.
Right.
It happened anyway, and I was like, whoa, I feel like I got, what was that said, I run through a wall? I can run through a troop. I can run through a troop and leap over a wall. That was David that said that. That's what I feel like. That's why I'm able to still come do the work with my brother after being up to 2 a.m. Traveling to and fro. Brother that pointed out at camp today, he brought a precept talk about Paul and Barnabas traveling to and fro. Yeah. So it's almost like God has given me that ability. The general has taught us that you have to pray that the Most High God increases you so you can increase somebody else.
Right.
Not to just increase yourself and be niggard with that thing.
Right.
Right? That's been a thing.
Yeah.
Don't be ungenerous with what you have. And Most of God has allowed me to, and as I advance in the natural, right? What I want done, the desires of my heart, is just not, of course, like a lot of spiritual things, but it's something, you got life, right? You got houses, your career, right? There's some things that I want. But if I'm being faithful to him, why not? Understand this, brothers and sisters. The Most High God, he's not going to hinder you from doing his work. That's right. That's Satan. Yeah. That's Satan coming in. He's not going to hinder you. You're going to have what they call the inevitability. Yeah. Right? Inevitability. Right? Say that a few times, Solomon. Say that later.
Not right now.
Not right now. You will have that, but don't. And this is something else. Don't be as we grow in this new year, because New Year's already happened. We had new moon last about 2 weeks ago.
That's right.
It was going to be a full moon on, I believe, Passover. Yeah. Don't get spooky. Mm-mm. You have dreams. We did that lesson on dreams.
Yeah, we did. We talked all about it.
Please. So right there, this wisdom for a reason. Dreams just disruptive. Yes, I get y'all. Dreams do have meanings to it. But don't get Don't get carried over in it.
Yeah.
They said we froze it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and shut it down. I guess the connection or whatever the case may be. But hey,
pray everything goes well for Baltimore tomorrow, man.
We may have to change, maybe move
locations.
Locate. I don't really feel like doing all this move.
Nice.
So we're gonna do our best. So, but hey, Lord, whether I see some of y'all, or if not all of y'all, I have passed over. Remember to stay in the spirit. Again, charge to my heart, charge to my mind, not my heart. Okay, she said it's not. She said It's what she said. What she said?
She said if she said is it just hers and are we frozen?
Okay, but y'all can hear us though. Yeah. But we're gonna go ahead and shut it down. We don't gotta. This is not long after hours, but don't get too caught up in the cares of life. Brothers and sisters have dreams and want to try to interpret. Yes, dreams do have, right? But don't get carried off into that thing and letting your dreams determine the results of your reality. With that, hey, shalom.
Shalom.
Thank you for watching. If you wish to donate, you can use Zelle or PayPal. We're the Sons of Thunder. It's our heart's prayer and desire for Israel that they might be saved. Shalom.